Las Bandidas.
Recuerdos que me llevan a soñar. Bandidas las que un día aprendieron a amar. Dulces como tus besos, dulce el sabor del tiempo, como un barril añejo, todo un recuerdo, son las bandidas de mi corazón. Bandidas, bandidas, los recuerdos que me llevan a soñar. Bandidas, bandidas, tú y yo nos volvemos a encontrar. Tomaremos otra copa hasta el final.
Las Bandidas.
Bandidas,
Las Bandidas.
quiero amar.
I have the weapon to fight Nanny. I'm going to prove to everyone in this house who Malena really is.
How'd you know I had someone investigate Malena?
I know, Dad. What's important is that I know. And you should really get a detective once again, although you know what? Not the same one. Because soon enough, I will be married to Reynaldo forever. And I'm going to become Mrs. Castillo. And I'm going to go far away from here to live my life with him.
Gaspar, you don't have to worry, all right? When you give me the document, I'll give you the money. Then you'll be so far away by the time Oligario learns about it.
So I guess the sooner the better.
Yes, you're right.
I'm sorry about this, Olegario. But this time, you won't get to bully me into getting what you want, no.
You were drunk and out of control. The entire town saw you.
We are not talking about that. And I don't even care what the people in town say about me.
Not even the opinion of Alonso Cáceres.
Bandidas las que un día
Las
aprendieron a
Bandidas.
amar.
Laurento Hotel.
Darling, I have to go out because I have to do a very important errand, all right? So if you need anything, if you're hungry and if you want to eat, call downstairs and ask them to bring it up to this room or bring it to yours.
Are you going to take long, Mother?
Oh, I don't know, sweetheart. Probably could be. I don't know.
Okay, fine. All right.
Hey, is everything fine? Look, if you get bored, just call Marisol and get together with her so you'll have some fun, okay? Here's a kiss. Ciao, darling.
Bye. Even my own mother forgot my birthday.
Dr. Alonso Cáceres,
This woman
veterinary
knows no
clinic.
limits, Remillo. Yesterday she was really drunk and more aggressive than ever. You saw her. But the worst part is that Fabiola appeared precisely when she surprised me and kissed me.
Well, honestly, that is what I call bad luck, Alonso. And I also should have told you that Fabiola was in the hotel.
No, that wouldn't have changed anything. Now everything is more complicated.
You know what? I really don't understand what's wrong with the wife of Olegario Montoya. I've seen so many women get obsessed when they are rejected, but I think Malena already has sickness in her head.
I don't know what to do anymore to get her off my back. Sometimes I think that instead of having me to herself, what she wants is to hurt Fabiola.
Okay, but what can you do? Are you going to see Mr. Rodrigo or will you not? Are you going to start working with him again or not?
What does Rodrigo have to do with this? Yeah, sure, I'll go and see Mr. Rodrigo. Right now. I just came to leave a few things and I'll go.
Okay, well, let's just go then.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go.
All right, sweetheart, I guess I'll just see you later then, huh? I'll just call you when I'm done with my meeting.
Yes.
So what are you reading? Is that the travel guide for our trip?
No. I haven't finished reading it. In fact, I haven't read it because I have to read this dissertation.
Sweetie, it might just be me, but the way that you say it, it's almost like you don't want to take this trip, huh? Aren't you excited about
No,
it?
yes. I really do. It's just I changed veterinarians, okay? And I specifically just talked to Alonso, and maybe he would start working with me again, and That's worrying me a lot.
Oh, well, that's wonderful news, darling. Alonso is an excellent veterinarian, and you should feel really happy about this. And besides, with Alonso now working with you again, it will be easier for you to take a few days off for our vacation.
Yes. Martha, how are you? Ah. So this means that he'll give you the document. Money is the least of the problems here. We've talked about it. So if you could, well, please let me know about how everything works out.
Well, apparently Marta just gave you some very good news, right? They found the document?
Yes, apparently. Apparently, Dinora. I am going to corner Olegario Montoya.
I don't understand what Alonso Cáceres has to do with this.
Well, did you or didn't you see him there in town?
Yes, he was there at the bar with Rodrigo Irasabal.
And? What else?
We said hello and that's it. Irasabal is your enemy and that's why I didn't get too friendly. And by the way, those two got along. If I were you, I wouldn't trust Alonso too much. And yet, you spent all day yesterday with another woman and I end up giving you the explanations. That's the way things work in this house, right? I didn't get married for this.
What's wrong with you, Amparo?
No, it's nothing, Daddy. I went to get my wedding dress and I'm late now. I have to get ready, Dad.
Oh, my dear Olegario. Finally, the big day has arrived.
The situation between Malena and Alonso is very weird, but what you said, they are certainly two very twisted characters, aren't they?
Exactly. It's like, after everything I've told you, do you still have any doubts in your mind? Honestly, do you think that after all that I'm the one that's mistaken?
No, of course not. And the problem is, I haven't been thinking well lately. I can't think clearly. This is not my best moment.
This situation is so difficult.
So much of what the three of us used to dream about was how happy we'd be when we fell in love. But just look at us now. Not one of us has been lucky in love.
But Corey, let me tell you that what I feel is that you and I at some point can rebuild our lives. We really can. But Amparo is going to marry a man she doesn't love, being forced to get married. Amparo will really destroy her life.
Hello, Marisol. Yes, everything is practically ready. Miguel doesn't suspect a thing about the surprise party. This morning I didn't even greet him. He must really think I forgot his birthday.
It's better this way because the surprise will be much bigger.
Yes. Oh, Marisol, I really appreciate you giving me a hand because I couldn't get everything ready myself.
Yes, of course. Don't worry about it.
And please don't forget to remind your father he's invited to the celebration, too. Of course. I'll see you.
Goodbye.
I love her, Fermina. Why would I cheat on her with another woman, especially with her father's wife?
Malena? And so I see that Malena is the problem. Who could have ever thought that?
You should have seen her, Rodrigo. She was acting crazy, yelling stupid nonsense, with a really disgusting attitude.
You know, frankly, I don't understand Olegario. Knowing him, how can he let his wife do this kind of thing?
Well, I don't think he knows anything about what she's doing.
Olegario has always attracted people like him. Are you still working with him?
Yes, but I only take care of his horses. My relationship with him is strictly business.
I'm not asking you to leave the horses. The animals are not to blame here. I simply don't want you to end up neglecting mine, of course.
No, of course not.
Hey, do you think you can come in more often, give my mares a bit more attention in case I leave for a few days?
Of course, you can count on that.
Thank you. It would only be for a few days, because I have to give my mind somewhat of a breather. I already spoke with Dinora and I think it would be for the best.
Oh, so this means you decided to forget Corina.
Yes. I am going to have to try to do it above everything else, even if I end up hurting her.
You forget that I was there too, and I saw when your father hit you, Amparo, and forced you to leave the ranch. Well, you told him to his face that you wanted to stay there with me. What's going on then? Was all of that a lie? Was it just a farce, Amparo? I'm sure that Olegario must have told you something to change your opinion about me. Tell me, what did he say, Amparo?
You're never going to find out the truth. I'm not going to allow you to live the same hell that I'm living, Ruben.
Amparo must be radiantly happy. I can't believe that my son is getting married to such a beautiful and distinguished young lady with a nice family like Amparo's.
Where is Reynaldo?
He's just in town, making the last adjustments to his handsome suit. You know, all of this has been so sudden, but that's what young people are like. They don't like to wait. We've got to understand them, Olegario. Excuse me. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. It's just that I'm so excited.
And as you should be.
Yes. Believe me, I certainly appreciate what you've done, Olegario. I guarantee that as soon as we start getting ahead economically, I will pay you back to the last cent.
I just want my youngest daughter to be happy. And if she isn't, I will charge you a large interest.
Excuse me. The people from the party planning agency are here.
Oh, wonderful. That's perfect. I just have a few things to attend to. But seeing as you are so excited with the wedding, I'm going to ask you to supervise all the preparations for today.
Will you really? This is such an honor. Oh, don't worry about anything. Go do all of your errands and leave everything in my hands. And the civil chief and the priest, are they ready?
The civil chief already knows what he has to do. And the priest must be there at the church.
Evencio didn't come today. I had to bring that desk myself. Hey, why the long face, Father? You look sad, dejected. Nothing. I don't feel well. You don't feel well, huh? Because of your fight with Matakan? Father, in this town there are no secrets. And you must be a little crazy to go on and pick a fight with a guy like him.
I was defending Nellie from the abuse of that animal. I can't forgive that savage.
You know what? I think that for a priest you are too interested, Father, in defending that girl. Don't you think so?
I don't know, it's just like Christ. Defending Mary Magdalene, a waitress at that time who, by the way, was the reason why they were going to stone them to death.
Excuse me? You saying Magdalene was a waitress?
She was not a decent woman. But after, she fixed her situation and righted her way.
Whatever you say, Father. But you are not Jesus, and we aren't living in those times. Besides, Father, you have to behave. People are starting to talk. Stay away from Matakan. It's for your own good. The guy is very dangerous.
What's this I hear about you having a fight with a priest?
That's what he gets for meddling in my affairs. I warned him. I told him to stay out of it.
Okay, but what could be the problem?
He sticks his nose in my business. I don't care if he wears a soutane. He's a man like anybody else.
Fine, but did you leave him functioning enough to officiate the wedding today? I still need him for my little girl's wedding.
Yes, don't worry, boss. The priest can officiate this wedding today. I'm not going to make a scene.
Okay. So then, in that case, make sure that there are security people stationed all around the house and the surrounding area. I don't want anyone ruining my Amparo's wedding day for me. I sent Pancho off to see Gaspar.
What's happening with that? Did Infante find the document?
Well, that's precisely why I sent him to see that useless drunk, to find out if he remembers anything about it.
Hey, where is
All right,
Ruben?
Thank you. He went out early this morning.
I see. So where did he go to?
Oh, I don't know, boss. I saw him go out really early. How come? Do you need him or something?
Yes, I do need him. I just had to check a few things with him. But it's his day off anyway, so I guess it's okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Could you please tell Gaspar that I'm here?
Gaspar isn't here. He left some time ago. Good morning. Would you like a cup of coffee while you wait?
No, thank you.
Can I bring you anything else?
No, it's okay. The person I was waiting for just came in. Thank
Okay.
you.
It's a pleasure to see you, Counselor.
Thank you for coming, Gaspar. I'm very glad that you kept your word.
Los Girasoles.
Where did Gaspar go?
Well, to tell you the truth, he must be buying a bottle of liquor like he does every day. That's the only thing the poor man knows how to do. I can't understand why all these people look for him all the time. Because Gaspar is a very private person.
He's an old friend.
An old friend. Okay, yes, I understand. If you want, you can wait for him right here. Gaspar should be coming back shortly. I have things to do. Excuse me.
Thank you. I'll see you later.
Please sit down.
Thank you very much, kid. But I'd rather talk to Ruben Mijares while I wait for Gaspar.
Ruben isn't here.
Oh, where is he?
I don't know. He left early and didn't tell anyone where he was going.
Las Bandidas Ranch.
Fabiola isn't stupid. She's seen enough to realize what we have, what exists between the two of us. I mean, Alonso, how can you say that I'm lying right to my face after everything we've lived through together?
That's all a lie. I can't believe how far you're willing to go to destroy me.
The two of you will pay for that. Both of you. Let's see, Milena. Let's see what kind of dump you crawled your way out of.
Fabiola, it's me.
Yes, come in, Annie. What happened?
Darling, I'm worried about Amparo. Because of all this madness that's going on, my dear. I don't understand how she can marry a man she doesn't even
Nanny,
love.
Farina and I have tried to speak with her and it's been impossible, so she's convinced she's going to marry, that she wants to. What can we do?
I want to talk to Amparo.
She won't listen to you. Right now she's very angry at you.
Yes, I know. That's why I came to see you, my dear. Because I don't know what to do. I feel that I have to speak with her anyway.
Okay, in that case, if that's what you feel you have to do, then try it.
Yes, because I don't want to have this feeling in me that I didn't at least try to do something.
My Nanny, you have been like a mother to us. And Amparo adores you, and I'm sure that all this rage she feels against you will go away.
I saw this child when she was being born. Well, you know, I saw all of you. And I always imagined all of you would be happy. That's why I feel indebted to your mother, to Sylvia.
Let's go. Let's go. We'll talk to Amparo, okay? I'll go with you.
No, darling, no. I think I have to do this myself first. I know there's something dark in her. There's something in her that isn't clear. With all of her sudden resentment against me now, I have to speak with her. I need her to tell me the truth, to tell me what happened, and if I can, try to prevent her from going through with this madness.
Yes. So then, go and talk to her. And just maybe you're right one time, Nanny. Go ahead if you want. I'll catch up with you in a few minutes, okay?
Yes, my darling.
Oh, Nanny.
My love.
I hope she listens to you. Calm down now.
Thank you, my darling.
So I see that you went to your father and told him about my meeting with Alonso. What are you doing here, Zenaida? Get out of my room.
My dear, this time around, I won't do what you say.
Get out of my room now. Don't you understand what I said? Get out.
No, my love. You will have to hear me out, whether you want to or not.
Joy.
You must understand me. I'm very worried because you don't know if they followed you here to me.
You can relax, Gaspar. No one will know anything, and no one followed me.
Do you know the famous saying about the scalded cat? I'm sure you don't know Olegario like how I know that man. That man is capable of doing just about anything.
Listen to me, Gaspar. Olegario is not going to find out that I have the document until I've used it against him, that is. And by that time, well, you'll be very far away enjoying your hard-earned money. So, did you bring the document?
Yes.
Get out of my room because I didn't give you any permission to come in. Well, apparently that isn't necessary in this house. Because someone recently came into my room without permission and went through all of my possessions. Oh, funny, because that room won't even be yours for very long because very soon you're going to be packing your things and leaving. What a coincidence, Fabiola. You move back here and someone walks into my room and checks my things. Don't you think that's suspicious? You're the only one here that's under suspicion, Milena. And to tell you the truth, I'm not interested in what you assume. You did it. I know it. What did you expect to find, I'm not going to play your game. So if you've said what you were going to say, please get the heck out. Very well, but come now, tell me first. Did it do you any good to tell Olegario about my delicious encounter with Alonso in town? You are responsible for everything that happened. You knew the truth the whole time, but you kept quiet.
Which truth is this? I don't know what you're talking about, dear.
You should have done something before anything. You shouldn't have let things go as far as they did between us.
My love, I don't know what you're talking about, Amparo. Just please tell me.
Because nothing should have ever happened between Ruben and me. Nothing. You know, he and I should never have loved each other like we did. You saw us here, right here on this bed, but never said anything. How could you do that? How could you have kept quiet about something so serious? How could you? Why did you? Why did you let us go on for as long as we did?
What do you mean?
Why didn't you ever tell me? Why didn't you ever tell me that Ruben is my father's son? Why didn't you tell me that Ruben is my brother? Why did you tell me? I don't understand.
Las Bandidas.
las que un día aprendieron
Las
a amar.
Bandidas.
Your brother? Ruben?
How could you? Why didn't you tell me that Ruben is my father's son?
But my love, I didn't tell you because it isn't true, Amparo.
You already knew exactly what Ruben felt for me. Why did you let things go so far? Why weren't you honest with me from the very beginning? Why weren't you? You are just the filthiest, the most despicable person I've met in my whole life. And that is why I hate you. I hate you with all my heart.
I have never lied, my
Oh,
Amparo.
please don't be a hypocrite. My father told me everything. He told me what happened between you. And it almost killed me. I died inside when he told me that Ruben is my brother. You want to know exactly how I felt? I truly felt so awful and so disgusting and like the most despicable and the most perverse woman in the whole world.
Darling, no. My love, you have to
You
listen
did
to me.
You can't imagine what it feels like to fall in love with your own brother.
Is this really happening? I can't believe
I
this.
am a monster. I am a monster, and you are the only one to blame for what happened. Why didn't you tell me anything before Zenaida? Why not? What? Were you so ashamed of it? Were you so ashamed that people would know? You can relax. I'm telling you now. Relax because no one will know. But I'm never going to forgive you. Never.
Everything seems to be in order, Gaspar. This is exactly the document I needed. You don't know how much I appreciate that you made this deal with me.
Yes. Yes, I have an idea.
Of course. Now here it is.
Yes, sirree, ma'am. I mean, counselor. It has been an absolute pleasure doing business with you, ma'am. And if it's all right with you, I have to take my leave.
Yes, of course. Take good care of yourself. And put away that check or deposit it in your account.
No, I don't have an account. But that's not such a problem. And as for Olegario, yes, I will always deny that I gave you this document.
Bye. So here it is. Finally, here's the missing piece of the horrific puzzle. Now we can really play seriously with Olegario Montoya.
This is truly the final straw with you, animal. You dare to mention your lover in my father's house? How dare you say that?
And so you finally admit that Alonso and I are lovers. Finally, What does it feel like?
No, I'm not going to fall into your trap. Get the hell out of here, Milena, if you
If I don't what? If I don't what? You're going to hit me? You're going to Olegario to tell on me? Tell me, what are you going
That's exactly
to do?
what you want. You want me to make a big fuss so you can keep saying that you're the victim, that I was the one who started it all, right? As usual.
You're so smart, aren't you? Just admit it, Fabiola. You already lost, Now just accept things as they are and don't you dare bother me anymore.
I'll bring justice down on you, Milena. I'm going to watch you walking out of this house with only one hand in front and the other on your back.
You are really spiteful, Fabiola. But when you think about it, it's not my fault that you found a man who only has eyes for me.
Get out of here.
No,
Get
let
out
go
of
of
here,
me.
you stupid idiot!
Now what in the world is going on here?
Ruben, why are you here? Are you planning on going into Amparo's room?
This is none of your business, Julia.
You've lost your mind. Amparo's getting married today. You know the trouble you're looking for?
I don't care. I'm going to stop this wedding.
When are you going to understand that this woman is not interested? That she only played with you and your feelings?
Amparo doesn't love that stupid idiot, Julia. That is why she cannot marry him.
Oh, no? Who does she love then? Is it you? What a really beautiful way to show you that she loves you.
Stop this wedding, Julia. Because this wedding is nothing but a lie.
Of course she's getting married today, so don't look for more trouble and leave now. Oh, Ruben, why don't you forget that woman? Life still goes on, and there are still people who want to see you very happy. You're just a ranch hand. Even if you don't like it, that's your reality. And for Amparo, you're nothing.
Will I ever have peace in this blasted house of mine?
She came into my room to bother me.
Why are you like this, Fabiola? Darling, I just came by her room to speak to her, to have an understanding, to make peace with her so that you can finally relax. Especially now that you've been having problems with your health. But apparently it isn't important to her. And the only one who worries about you here is me.
Okay, that's enough. Go to your room now.
But darling,
I told you to go to your room now.
But I...
She came to bother me, Dad. I was relaxing here and... But why should I explain when you never believe me? Why'd you come here? Do you want to ask me something?
No. I was just looking for Zenaida.
You simply can't imagine just how much I have suffered. I treated you as if you were my own mother. But what did you turn out to be? You were a traitor. And a despicable person.
No, darling. Don't say that to me, my love. Things are not like that at all. They're not like you think, my love. They're not like that.
Oh, no, then what was it like? Tell me. What are you going to say? That it was just an adventure that young people had? That you had a fleeting affair with the owner of the house? But then you would never have been able to give your son his father's name? Why didn't you tell me? There's no need to explain things. The damage is already
No,
done.
my love. Please, you have to listen to me. You have the right to know the real truth. Amparo,
What truth is that?
How could you, Olegario? How could you even do this?
Calm down, you're just hysterical.
I'm furious, Olegario. You
Hey,
sick
calm
animal.
down, woman. And you should stop crying. A woman shouldn't cry on her wedding day. Wait for me in the office. I'll speak with you later.
No. You and I are going to talk now, in front of Amparo.
I told you to wait in my office right now. You should dry those tears now, Amparo. Today is going to be the most beautiful day in your life, so I want you to remember it well. You understand?
You have to tend to the people with great care. This isn't just any wedding. I want the people to go out saying marvelous things. You understand? Marvelous things. Son, my love. Oh, what a beautiful bridegroom. Is that your suit? Oh, that's great. Because there are things to do. This woman is here to do whatever you need her to do, Reynaldo.
Listen to me, Ruben. Don't get into more trouble with Mr. Olegario. There's nothing that you can do to stop this wedding from happening. But if you insist on going in the house, I will tell Mr. Olegario myself.
What? Why would you do that to me, Julia?
To protect you and to prevent something worse. Believe me, I'll do it. So you'd better leave now. Ruben, don't suffer for her anymore. Listen, I just asked for permission from Mrs. Zenaida to let me see you. The day after the wedding, you and I can be together. Oh, Miss Amparo, you'd better forget about Ruben. You will become the wife of another man. And Ruben will be all mine. How is the wedding done? What does the priest do?
The priest marries the couple.
Yes, I know, but how does he do it?
Well, according to this book, it's easy. It's just like a normal mass, up to the sermon. And then you just read everything that says here in the book.
Yes, but how is the wedding done exactly?
Well, like how all weddings are done. Haven't you ever seen a wedding in the movies or on TV?
No, I've never gone to the movies and never watched television. But one time, I saw some people going into a really nice church and I wanted to watch, but they kicked me out because they thought I was going to beg for money.
You have never gone to the movies?
No, and I don't have the money to pay for it.
You know, when I was a child, I couldn't go neither because I was as poor as you. But one day, in the town square through a projector, they showed a really nice movie which made an impression on me. And do you know what I did then? I got a job in the movies.
You mean a job making movies?
No, I wish. No, selling candy in the theater. And after that, I could see all the pictures I ever wanted. Afterwards, I wanted to be an actor. But with my looks, I don't know.
Father, can you promise you'll take me to the movies someday?
Of course, Darwin. Of course, I promise. Cross my heart.
Ow. Ooh.
Sorry.
Now I understand why you forbade me to speak with Amparo. You knew that lie would fall right on you when I talked to her about it. Ever since you brought her back, I knew something had happened, that you had told her something awful to make her change so drastically the way she did. But I never thought it was something so filthy and disgusting. I know Ruben is not the kind of man you would have wanted for your daughter. And that is why I was opposed to this relationship. But it's unbelievable that you haven't realized how much you have hurt your daughter. How is it that you can be so ambitious that your need for absolute power has now left you? It's left you with no feelings, Olegario. How is this possible? That you have the capacity to destroy your daughter's life just so she can do what you want her to? Because you think you have the right to steer other people's lives.
Are you done now?
I'm talking about your own blood. I'm talking about your daughter. I am talking about the poor girl who you condemned for a lifetime, Olegario. This girl will never get rid of all this pain and all this horror of having committed a terrible sin. You don't love your daughter. You don't love anybody. But I do. I love her. And I'm not going to let Amparo live in this pit you put her in. You deal with your conscience. Amparo will know the truth from me. I am going to tell her right now that this garbage you told her is all a lie.
Did you argue with Zenaida? Don't mention that woman's name to me. But why? Amparo, how come? What happened to you two? What happened that changed so much between the two of you? You were the one who decided to stop fighting for the love you feel for Ruben. You were the one who decided to marry that man Reynaldo. And now, she, as Ruben's mother, has decided that she's
quiet, Fabiola! Shut up! I just hate Zenaida. Can't you understand that? I hate her!
No, don't be childish, Amparo. No more. What is this? You have to tell me what happened. Why do you hate Zenaida? Because you don't just stop loving people just like that. What did she do to you? What happened with you?
Nothing happened, all right? Nothing happened!
Don't yell at me like this again, Amparo. I've got to know. You need to tell me what happened between you and Zenaida. Please, Amparo, tell me.
I find it very regrettable that after so many years of living here with me, you still have no idea who I am, Zenaida.
I know who you are. And I always knew what you were capable of. But I never thought you'd go against your own blood. That you would be capable of destroying your own daughter just to satisfy your pride. Don't count on me, Oligario. I'm not going to support you. Unlike you, I'm not going to let Amparo live in that pit.
You have said your piece. Now you will listen to me very well.
You're not going to convince me.
Zenaida, when I say no, I mean no.
In this house, your strong, ironclad will has always been the way we work, but that's enough.
Stop there right now. I'm going to speak with you very frankly, all right, Zenaida? Because yes, you are like family to me now. And you talk to family with sincerity. Now, I have had to work very hard and I've put in a huge effort to be right where I am. And after all of my sacrifice, I'm not going to let one of my own daughters to end up with your son. Not to offend you, Zenaida. But do you really think that I would let my daughter end up with a simple ranch hand?
Ruben! What are you doing here? Oh, you came to get her. Kid, don't you understand? You aren't going anywhere with Oligario's daughter. This girl is not for you.
But that girl loves me. Pancho, I'm telling you, she loves me.
Huh? Well, why is she going to marry someone
Because
else?
her father forced her to, Pancho. He forced her and he also threatened me with a gun. I know Oligario is behind all of this, Pancho. Amparo doesn't want to marry, but he's forcing her to. I know it.
Maybe he did force her to leave you. Very well. But not to get married. If that was the reason, she could have gone somewhere on a trip or gone far away. But looking for someone else to get married to? That is Amparo's decision.
No, he did not let her make that decision. Pancho, I do not believe that this wedding is out of love. Oligario is behind all of this. I'm certain of it, Pancho. Amparo doesn't love him. She's being forced to marry him.
But why are you marrying Reynaldo? Is Daddy forcing you?
No! No, Fabiola. I already told you this is my decision. It is. I am the one who wants to go through this wedding with Reynaldo.
Amparo, don't worry. I know you. I know you're lying. Because if you really wanted to marry Reynaldo, your face would be lighting up with happiness, like when you escaped with Ruben. Do you remember?
What do you know about Ruben and me, Fabiola? So just stop. And please don't mention his name to me again. Please just stop.
Okay, then I won't. But it's obvious you don't want to marry Reynaldo. It's true that you don't love him and that you're not in love with him. What I can't understand is why you're doing this, Amparo. Why are you doing this? Is it because you have to sacrifice? This is like, I don't know, it's almost as if you were paying for a sin. Why?
No, stop it, Fabiola, stop! Stop! Stop, enough already. I am going to get married to Reynaldo today, period. Get out! Get out!
Okay, fine, I'll go. But try to understand me, Amparo. I had to insist to the last minute. Because I love you very much. And because for you, this bad decision you're making, Amparo, will make you unhappy. And I don't want that for you.